Hello everyone, I'm Cobra Guru, and I hope you are all okay. Today I want to present you a game that is indeed 1 year old. I admit I got it for long and I haven't taken the time to play it, to test it, etc. Its name is Victor Vran and I will introduce it to you today. So, what is Victor Vran? People tagged it as indie. It's what it listed on Steam. But the devs, Mont Games, have also made the Tropico series and lots of other games, so I'm not really sure that we can really say it's an indie game. But well, why I want to introduce Victor Vran to you? I made a couple weeks ago the presentation of Grim Dawn, which is an action RPG hack and slash that I like very much. I bought Victor Vran quite a long time ago because I had the feeling it was a sequel, without reading the summary, to Van Helsing. I will say it immediately, it's not the case, as it's different devs and editors. But the universe, the story, is similar, or at least very close. Personally, I think that it is inspired. If it's not inspired, in any case, there is really close atmosphere, vibes, etc. We are left with a character that is a demon hunter, and once again, we are in an imaginary country in east of Europe, with a queen, a fallen Tsar, etc. etc. This game is listed as action RPG hack and slash. I confess that effectively the game takes good ideas and game system from Diablo-likes, and also to other games and universe. And actually that's what it makes it fun and good to play, really attracting. I will start now. You can see that my main character is level 32. I played a little less than 20 hours. I already died 4 times, and I'm playing in normal mode as I wanted to discover the game first and see the mechanics system before increasing the difficulty level. You can play in co-op mode. You just need to invite or open your party to others. I show you also, once again, that I'm playing full maximum level graphics. Game is playable with joypad or keyboard and mouse, and of course, and personally, I prefer using the keyboard and mouse. Also, one interesting thing is that you can create up to 8 characters. So the thing to know is that the game is an RPG in the idea that you play as one character only. There are no selection, no creation of character. Why? Simply because you play as Victor Vran, and that's all. It's also a different game in the way that there are no classes selection, no choice. You are a demon hunter, Victor Vran, and that's all you have. I will show you in game directly.
Zagoravia, the fallen city, the land of no return, where darkness won and we demon hunters lost. 1 year ago, a plea for help summoned hunters to Zagoravia. Many answered the call. No one returned. I thought Adrian dead, until a raven delivered his message. He too summoned me to Zagoravia. He saw what I seek. Adrian is a friend, one of the precious few I have, and the only man who knows of my past. of the pact I made and the demon powers I wield. Whatever haunts this cursed city, I will face to find my friend.
Okay, that is where we start. So, first of all, you can see that we move the character using the keyboard keys. So as I'm playing on French keyboard, my keys are Z, S, Q, D, but of course in English it will be W, S, A, T. It's already a big difference from classic hack and slash Diablo-like games. Lots of things can be destroyed, crates, benches, tables, etc. And I admit that I spend a lot of time destroying them, destroying everything, as I often loot potions or gold. I won't do it too much, I just want to show to you a little bit before really getting into the introduction.
Monsters have claimed
Here is the map. The map don't move, it is fixed. The important point or the objective is the green cross. There is a control point, looks like a green star, and the rest are doors to go to other areas. So we move further. So you know the system of hack and slash, simple. You slay all enemies coming to you. You have two options. Either you hold left mouse button, targeting the area you want to slay with the mouse, or you press the left mouse button over and over. Everyone has his own way of fighting. Hehe. I prefer to press it over and over, simply because when you encounter enemies with ranged attack, you are able still to move in between each press. On the opposite, if you hold, the movement is less precise. Simply because the character will connect the slaying actions. If you press once, then move, then press again, okay, you will make less DPS, as you will move in between to slay, but to avoid ranged attack, I find it better. Well, everyone has its own preferences and methods. So another thing's completely new, at least for me, in isometric RPG hack and slash games, in Victor Vran you can jump. Yeah, this is a very good point. And with this jump, we will be able to make a combo jump to access some places that I will show you soon. Yeah, actually it's here we start the combo jump. So, we start facing the wall, and we press jump several times in order to climb on the building. Simple. You just need an area with two walls facing each other and you can go up to any terrace. And you will find plenty of places where you will be able to use this system to go upstairs, to find hidden chests, etc, etc. Sometimes even between two rocks.
You can hear me. Jump now.
So you've noticed that the control point is up, but I want first to go get the chest down. I have the bad habit to clean all area first and always. So you notice the chest up and how to go there simply by jumping on the wall like previously. So you also got this voice that will stick with you all along. I don't want to spoil the story, so I won't tell you what will happen. You understood that Victor is looking for his friend Adrian, who is also a demon hunter. Yeah, great, another chest.
Lovely chests lying around. Can you find
I will show you the inventory a little bit later. I will keep going. Here is the control point activated now. So the monsters are of several levels, difficulties. White are common, purple, violet like this one are more advanced, and we will have after yellow, orange for champion, and even big boss, which are red. I really like the atmosphere, the music. I set up the game in French, as you can see, and of course his voices are in English, so you will be able to get it without issue. Game is available in several languages, including Italian and Spanish, and German with also full audio. So now I am entering a new area. This is also a feature of the game. You enter area regularly and some will be open, giving access to other areas or closed, more in the spirit of dungeons. So now let's take a look to special attacks. Left mouse button is the basic attack. You can see here the basic attack sword hack. Here you have the first special attack slash, which is set up on the Q key, and the second one which is dash on the E key.
Look at those dummies with their red eyes and long noses. They're laughing at your feeble attacks.
So you can see that there is a small cooldown, and the second, which gave me 3 potions. So I will drink a healing potion, which is set to the 1 key.
Are you still
As you can see, there is also a cooldown on potions. Healing is 30, and there are some from 30 to 40 seconds. What is interesting in the game is that you can reorganize, set your skill bar the way you want, assign the key you want to use.
And make friends with the dummies instead.
So we have also demon power. What is it? It's a power skill that needs the yellow bar to be filled in order to be usable, the overdrive bar. So I will target dummies to fill the bar, and I will use the demon power when it's full. Yes, now. Bar is full, so you see the demon power icon is now active, and when the power is active you target an area or an enemy with the mouse and you activate by pressing the 3 key. So at the moment you start the game with 1 power, but a second slot will unlock at level 14, and you will be able to change the power also after looting them or buying them. And this is what happens when you complete an objective of the mission, like kill X monsters, etc. You will get a chest with weapons, bonus or gold, or experience. You see, as I told you, destroying objects will often give you gold or potions, so it's important to do it also. So I will open now my inventory. This is the character panel with the equipment. Potions, main weapon, demon power, and the outfit. Like you can see, at the beginning of the game I have 0 armor. Here we will place destiny cards that we will get later, and so I've looted 2 swords and 1 rifle. So I equip the rifle. You can see that the second weapon slot is not open yet. It will be available at level 4 and the second potion at level 6. So now hit the dummies with the rifle special attacks. As you can see, the skill bar icons have changed, and now we have the rifle attacks. So the first special attack in shot, and the second one, which is point blank shot, that deserves to be a little bit closer to the targets. It's a multiple targets in short range. There is no ammo. It's infinite, which is very cool. You can shoot non-stop on everything. You just have a short recharge time of less than a second on the basic shoot. And now we enter another area, the gates of the city. You can see that there are monsters. One specificity of the aimed shot
I sense something shiny nearby.
is
Let me give you a
that if you
It's
kill
bigger
the
than
enemy
thunder.
using it,
It is also full of treasure. And it
the
is
skill
sitting
recharge
on top.
is without cooldown. And this is cool, as the damage is higher than using the basic attack. I like to survey all areas to search for special chests, items, etc. After each time you will enter an area, you will have infos on how many secrets, chests there are to search for.
Yes, you found
So we got
your
a hammer,
boy.
you can
But
jump
you
down,
don't
we don't lose health.
Shiny.
So we'll keep going. On a big monster you can't use successively the aim shot, so you need to use basic and alternate with the special skills when the recharge time is over.
Something I can't quite place.
I have always
I've
thought
fought
that
and
the
slain
demon
many
power,
monsters
the
in my
overdrive
line
bar,
of
is
work.
feeling less quick
ones that talk
using the rifle
are
than melee
always the
weapon.
worst.
It's a feeling, but I think it's the case. And we arrive at main camp, called also the hub. So, at this point we have to choose the outfit. Each outfit has a different purpose and a different play style. You can choose between 3 outfits. Hunter's outfit, for a balanced play style and to be the most powerful in difficult moment. The outfit gives you higher gain of overdrive in combat, allowing you to use demon power more often. Prestige outfit is more for players that want to be like a caster. You will earn overdrive normally and regularly, but you won't earn more when attacking target. And the Vigilante's outfit is made for players that want to focus on critics and accuracy. Normal attacks no longer gives overdrive, but you will get 150% with critics. So different playstyle for each. You choose only one outfit now, but you will be able to change to choose another one at a higher level. Regularly, actually, I think it may be each 10 levels. So we'll choose Hunter's outfit and it's here where you select the difficulty level. So as I'm making a video, I will stick on normal, but I will attempt hardcore difficulty, which is like in Diablo with permanent death. You play a character, you die, it's over. Okay, and we are now at the base camp.
After all this time, Castle Zagora still stands.
So you have some
Refuge from the
NPC
horrors outside.
which you can regularly talk to, and also trade, buy, sell item, etc. And the story that we start by talking with the Queen.
Welcome to
So I will skip the
Zagoravia,
dialogue.
Hunter.
Your Majesty,
It is not
no
safe.
further help.
You may believe
Thank
them.
you, Your Majesty. The Queen is strong-willed. It must be how she got this far.
So, this one we can talk to, but nothing to buy at the moment. I think they wait for us to prove that they can sell us things, hehe. We have to prove our worth.
I'm Damien.
And so we can trade only with him for now. So I will sell 2 swords that I loot and keep one with the hammer. So you see that I have a white common weapon at the moment. Later we will be able to loot to find green quality, which is uncommon, yellow the rare weapons, and purple for legendary epic weapons and gears. I will tell you that on my main character I already have got several. The game goes like this. We open the main map from the table and we will have access to areas in which we have objectives. You can see the map is really big, with lots of areas to visit. More areas are opening regularly after we complete some mission, as we advance in the story. So the mission at the moment is to access the map and go to the Royal Gardens. At the moment, the main mission of Victor is to find his friend Adrian that sent him a letter asking him to come. So, the Royal Gardens are here. When you are on this map, you can move on the map using the mouse wheel. And on the left side down, you have stars and chests. What are those? And this is also one appeal of the game. When you select an area, you have the main mission objectives list appearing, In each area you will enter, you will need to find chests and to complete objectives to gain stars. 5 objectives for 5 stars. Amount of chests to find is noted on the upper right side under the stars. In the Royal Garden there are 3 secrets, which means 3 chests to find. For example, the first objective is to use 10 times the demon power, slay 25 spider eggs, slay all spider nests in the labyrinth, slay the mage, and slay the chest master. Each time you finish an objective, you will receive a flag with a reward gold or item. And when you finish all 5 stars, all 5 objectives, you get also a reward of area. It's what is interesting in the game, it's challenges. So we loot gold from slaying, destroying things or enemies. So special attack from the rifle that slay in one shot, very useful.
Now that I think about it,
The voice is not boring at all, I find. It's even more funny often, and regularly. I don't want to spoil the story, but there is often lots of humor. So here I'm facing a nest that spawn regularly spiders.
now what should I call you? John? No, you don't look like a...
It's not that it's difficult, but as you can see, those spiders are throwing things to me, so I need to avoid them and move a lot.
I'll call you Vicky.
I am in normal difficulty, but as I'm in hardcore, I don't want to die to simple spider, so need to be more careful than normal game. So we'll use a demon power to destroy a nest, and thus they spawn quite a lot. So first nest is down, let's finish the second one. As you maybe have understand, the second power gives a speed boost. So it's interesting to use it first and then use the basic shoot after. I remind you that the first power recharges immediately when you kill an enemy, that allow you to chain the one shot, and the second one gives a speed boost of 33% for some seconds. So, to use when you face several enemies, and then continue with the aimed shots. So, there is also some exploration to do in order to look for and find the chest, for example. So you may understand now why I said earlier that it's better to repeatedly press the left mouse button and move instead of holding. As you've just seen several enemies throwing projectile to me. If I was standing holding the mouse, they would have done lots of damage to me. Okay, so I cleaned the first part, slaying 70 monsters. I really like the universe. I find it nice. I don't want to say that the game is tough, but it's better to be cautious, as there is a 30 seconds minimum on the uses of potions, that you will find weapons that regen your health only later in game, and that regen is not really big. Hey, cool! You see, I completed the first objectives, and I got gold as reward for this one. First start for completing Slay 25X. Getting gold as reward is really cool, as we will need a lot of gold in the advanced game. You can see that my health don't regen for now, as I don't have a still life skill yet. You may have noticed also that the overdrive bar has gone back to 0. There are some outfit, skills or weapons that can prevent it to empty it when you don't fight. So I think that now you got the idea of the game. Cool! I level up and my health bar is back to full. And now the first champion. You see, it was not tough at all, simply because I used my demon power that makes 33 to 133 damage for each meteor, and this one launches 4 meteors. So, as there is no targeting in game, if you shoot non-stop, you will probably start destroying all objects of the zone you are in. So be careful, in case there are enemies, to not shoot the objects instead of the monster. You can see that I have left the main road, I will say it like this. In some area you will be able to, like now, visit outside of the road in order, for example, to search for special hidden chests. I thought it was in here, but I'm mistaken, I don't remember where it is. We often loot items, but at the beginning it will be often white quality most of the time. You start to get higher quality loot like yellow regularly at higher levels. Personally, I always take everything, because it's the way I play. I like to destroy everything and search all areas of each map. So, now the leveling, how it works. So, each time you level up, you will get a choice of items between 3, plus, general, a passive bonus. For the level 2, it's Destiny cards. Hope, that gives you plus 250 health, the Warrior that provides plus 5% bonus damage, melee, or Strength that gives you plus 6% critical chances. Up to you to choose the one you prefer. You will find Destiny card regularly, so I select Hope. And as you can see, the card installs itself. The inventory is divided by types: weapons first tab, then potions, consumables, then demonic power, destiny cards and other. Demonic powers, it's this. At the moment I'm using Meteor. You will find later also healing power, protection ones like magic shield, etc. Like I told you earlier also, you can see on the map that there are several gates. Because Royal Gardens, I consider it as an open area with several exits. You will be able to access later several dungeons and also other gates to continue the main story. as you can notice, every areas, every dungeons have its own 5 stars objectives to complete. After a while, objectives will become much more tougher, more difficult to be done, with some objectives to be done in a limited time or without using potions, or in another case using a special weapons, etc. When you press escape key, you will open the menu, and you will find an option either to return to the hub, the main base, in case you have difficulties, or to restart the area, which is useful in case you experience some difficulties to complete some objective. You see that for this first map I have simple and easy objectives, but in some areas you have crazy objectives, like don't be touched by enemies, kill X amount of enemies without losing more than 50% health, and many more really difficult sometimes, etc, etc. So if you fail, you can always restart the area, and at any moment you can return to base. Be aware that if you quit a game, meaning return to main menu, you will reset the areas and make the enemies respawn. At the moment you completed the 5 stars of an area, the objectives will stand, don't be afraid. Thank you for watching this video. You will find the rest of my video with my advanced character in the second part. Have fun, play a lot, and see you next time. Bye bye.